I'm Alexis Martinez, and I'm, in this case, not part of any organization. Really, it's just like a bunch of concerned students in opposition of a Trump political group forming here at Portland State University. They basically want the university to recognize them as a group and therefore be funded by the university, which we're strictly against because hate speech is not free speech.
So I'm standing here at the Donald Trump meeting.
How do you know that I identify as a white male? I identify as a trigender pyrocane.
Excuse me, you know what? I identify as an attack helicopter. I identify as a fucking seriousness though, okay? I'm black.
When you post, you post a video online and it gets my friend's life threatened.
We aren't responsible the same way
but what
Facebook
are you,
isn't responsible.
I know, I'm not
for
saying
them.
that you guys are responsible. I'm saying, what do you guys have to say about those comments?
Well, we don't
disavow
like
those comments.
Yes,
Not for you, or
obviously.
do we have to disavow them 4 times like Trump had to disavow the KKK?
I just want to provide a quick response. Am I speaking loud enough?
No, they're louder.
You're good.
You were discussing how Trump is inciting violence. I'd like to point out that the important thing to matter is, in the United States of America, there's no excuse on any side for any party, any individual to start committing violence. There is no part. I think when you look at a lot of the violence that's being committed, a lot of the real hatred that's coming out there, from what I've seen, let me clarify it that way, from what I've seen, a lot of it has been coming from people on the left who have been very appalled by what Donald Trump is saying. Donald Trump, in his First Amendment rights, saying what he thinks this country should do. They've been so appalled that they don't even want that to be part of the discussion.
So I just got here, so I just want to be respectful. I just want to be respectful of the process. So is it just raise your hand and everybody sort of chimes in freely?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So my question to the group here is, if you are here and you are a Trump supporter, please raise your hand.
Trump supporters, raise your hand.
Trump supporters, raise your hand. Okay, wait, ho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Gorgeous. If you are not a Trump supporter, please raise your hand.
Mike check! Mike check! Mike check! Mike check! Hi, my name is Nemo. I'm an international student. I can't vote, but about Trump, I got a few things to say, right? Forget his policies, forget all the shit that he says, right? If you actually elect this man as your president, America will become a joke. People are laughing at you. Like everybody. We're laughing at you. If this is your election, we're seeing a civilized country, the democracy police, deteriorate.
Mic check.
Mic check! My name is Washoe Magruder. I am a proud member of the Shawnee Nation. I am also a proud descendant of Irish immigrants. I am a mixed-race individual, and I'm holding this sign and I'm here at this protest, and I do not support Trump because I do not feel that he speaks for the entire nation. I do not feel that he speaks for the indigenous people of this nation. I do not feel that he speaks for the Hispanic and Latino populations. I do not feel that he speaks for all the white or African American populations of this nation. Somebody asked me a question earlier why I was holding that sign and why I was here. I believe it was one of these guys. So I'm answering your question now. That is why I am here, and that is why I do not support Trump. Anybody, I consider anybody, no matter what their race or religion, that wants to come to this country for a better life to be allowed to do it. Immigrants are some of the hardest working people that I have met in my entire life. It's not your turn yet.
I'm letting this bag.
None of us have ever had a problem with legal scanned immigrants that have gone through a vetting process.
Mic check.
Mic check!
Say your thing, homie.
We were not immigrants, we were pioneers.
Okay.
their land to us for beads.
They came here legally, they paid thousands and thousands of dollars, they waited years. I don't see why it's fair to let other people who we have no idea who they are, they could be criminals, they could be anything, just waltz through the country with no sort of repercussion or anything like that. I don't see how it's fair.
Trump!
So, what we can see here, even though this is supposed to be a completely open meeting, this is a microcosm of what Trump's campaign is, a venue for justified racism. We have somebody running in this presidential election who is mobilizing people for justified racism. We know what you're doing. Mic check! Mic check! Mic check!
Mic check! Okay, so since I don't remember her question, I'll talk about, you guys mentioned white pioneers who came and walked out. Well, war and conflict is a big part of humanity. In the United States, illegal immigrants make up 1/30 of the United States population. We take 300 million people, about 10 million immigrants. We get 1/30 of the population are illegal immigrants. But in our court system, 351,000 of the 2.5 million or so people. That is 1/6 or 1/7 of our population. So illegal immigrant crime rates are essentially higher. To say that it's because of, the police are biased against people of color. Well, I've talked a lot to people like you.
People like you.
I don't think you talk to very
Mic check! Mic check!
So if we look at violent crime statistics, we will find a larger amount of them as a proportional aspect caused by people of color. Now that's not because there are people of color. Maybe some, but that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. The incarceration rate for Black Americans is about the same as the rate of aggravated assault, murder, rape, whatever. It's FBI crime stat. People of color are more likely to resist the police. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Mic check!
Mic check!
Hey guys, I've been sitting at this table for a little bit trying to sort of observe the zoo, the show, as close as possible. Not that you guys are animals or anything like that. But what I've really noticed is something that is emblematic of my understanding of the Trump sort of campaign, is that a lot of you are willing to just sort of stop listening to anybody else and just sort of their logic, their reasoning. It means nothing. I'm just going to embrace whatever opinion that I have. Can you explain to me? I mean, I'm not going to ask you to explain because we don't have the time. But how can you so willfully ignore not just what we're saying, but what your own candidate is saying? Because anybody, and I'm going to assume that you guys are well-reasoned thinkers to some degree. You guys are capable of coherent thought. You're wearing hats with words on them. You can read those, I'm sure.
It just look good. I just want to put on my hat.
Well, no, I'm assuming you can read, which means that you can understand the English language. And the things that he has said are vitriolic, incorrect, and hateful.